rainy night in Philadelphia. Thunder and lightning crash down into Philly's wet, soaked land. The electricity is exploding in the air. Every 30 seconds, another lightning bolt crashes down. Fire engines are running from one place to the next. You can hear them in the background as they try to chase the endless fires being ignited by the lightning. This is a sad night for Philadelphia. Is God opening his wrath up on the people of this region? Or is it just an act of nature? Independence Hall, the Liberty Bell, the very place where the Declaration of Independence was drafted, conceived, and then lived out for the first time. And from there, that spread to the rest of the world. Simple ideas that started right in this very neighborhood. So why would God want to send his wrath down upon this area? I don't think so. Obviously, it's just a thunderstorm and the simple fires that are started from the lightning are, again, acts of nature. And the little phrase I said at the beginning of this tape was some silly comment I just heard on some ridiculous right-wing radio show. As he said, look out the window and watch. Listen to the fire engines. Of course, it's a beautiful thing to behold. But sometimes people will use anything to spread fear. There's nothing to fear about this beautiful lightning storm. It's just a show, a light show for us to see, and we damn sure needed the rain because it was 107 degrees today, and yesterday it was around 100. And all you're seeing here is all that heat coming in contact with some of the opposite temperature as the night falls. Beautiful, isn't it? From your right, you see the Benjamin Franklin Bridge. The interesting thing about that bridge is it ends, or at the beginning of it, in Philadelphia, the on-ramp is right where Benjamin Franklin is buried right now. Now that's what you call a Renaissance man. He actually lived in the area that's being lit up by the lightning right now. And as you know, one of his greatest discoveries was how to capture lightning in a bottle by flying a kite in a rainstorm, tying a metal key at the end of that string in a bottle, which lit up with and this is when electricity was first discovered. And I'll show you exactly where that happened. Right, see that red sign that says PSFS? Follow it down to the bottom and over to your right. About 2 blocks is where Ben Franklin flew his kite. His most famous kite flight, where he discovered electricity. It's funny to be talking about that in the very same place that it happened on a rainy night, maybe very much like the one that he had the night he discovered electricity. And under that bridge there, the Ben Franklin Bridge, of course, is the Delaware River, and it ends in New Jersey. If you look to the bridge's right, it ends in Camden, New Jersey, the home of Walt Whitman, and that's where his grave site is. Down below is a park called Washington Square, and that's a park that has over 2,000 Revolutionary War soldiers buried in it that fought for our freedom. So this is a very special place as far as the philosophy in which our country functions. It all started right here in Philadelphia. A great town that's being highlighted by the lightning and thunder up from above. Hope you're enjoying this, because I sure am. The rain stopped, but the humidity is thick in the air. Oh my God, you can feel it. Cut it with a knife. See the Independence Hall right underneath that lightning. If you look straight down the building, the old, it's like a clock tower between these buildings. It's where they drafted and signed the Declaration of Independence. Yep, and this, if you look this way, that neighborhood is, down that way, is called Society Hill. the most historic square mile in the United States. Very cool to walk through that neighborhood. It's like walking through a painting or a poem. And I'll leave you with Philadelphia, the modern version. So, I hope you enjoyed our little light show, and I'll see you next time.